Blog Talk Radio.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. This is Armando Sanchez. Thank you for being on our program today. And we're highlighting the wonderful Lead Conference 10, which is coming up on March 28, 2019, on the campus of California State University, San Bernardino. Really applause the work of Dr. Enrique Murillo for putting this together. And there is going to be a 11:15 panel, Unleash the Giant, Voter Registration and Civic Engagement. And one of the persons on the panel is Janet Bernabe, and she is from Mi Familia, Vota, and that's from the Inland Empire in the San Bernardino area as well. We have her as a guest, and we have her for a few minutes, and she's going to tell us what the panel is going to be about, and I'm looking forward to learning about it. Thank you for being on the show, Janet.
Hi, thank you, Armando. Thank you for having me.
Tell us about the title, Unleash the Giant, Voter Registration and Civic Engagement. I'm very intrigued by the title.
Yes, actually, I'm very intrigued with the title as well. But yes, well, I'm going to be on a panel with two other guests. It's Luz Gallegos, Community Programs Director, and also from TODEC, and also Francisco J. Solas, Chair of Latino Voter Registration Project. But we're going to be focusing on issues that are currently taking place in not just in the Inland Empire, but things that we've been doing collectively. So as I understood, like the panel, we're going to be taking Q&A, so questions of community members. We're going to be having students from the Puente program also coming up with questions that they might want to direct. But our emphasis is to look into what our progress is currently happening right now in the Inland Empire, and also our future progress that's going to happen coming into the 2020 election.
So your focus is on the election, the sort of promoting people to vote Party A or Party B, or just to look at themselves and say we need to vote.
It's the importance of registering to vote, but actually voting for those elected or candidates that are going to oversee the issues of the community as a whole. But program currently now, we don't just focus on voter registration. Our efforts have been also voter education. So also educating our community members to know who's going to be the candidates on their ballots, knowing a little bit about who's gonna be in office, and hold them accountable for any type of issues that they feel they have not been able to fulfill as a candidate. We currently had, and I can give you a couple of statistics for voter registration, our efforts from last year in California, which we had a goal of 6,200 individuals to register, and we ended up registering 5,297 individuals last year. So as our efforts are going, we want to keep pushing for a greater number for individuals to register to vote, but not just the voter registration and voter education that we focus on. We also have a youth and civic engagement program that we focus on to have students get civically engaged at a young age, as they can pre-register at the age of 16 and moving forward for their, and preparing them so when they turn 18, they can actually vote for someone that's going to oversee or align with the issues of the community members.
Well, let me see if I understood that. So, like you say, people cannot vote until they're 18. But that doesn't mean they have to wait until they can vote to be involved. And so you're presenting information about that?
Yes, correct. So we're presenting information how students can, at early age, get involved through getting civically engaged. And so civic engagement can go from holding your elected officials accountable, letting even their parents know, or those that are able to vote, to let them know that it'd be important to voting. If they don't vote themselves, then they're just letting someone else vote for them. So it's getting them involved early on and having that consciousness of importance that it's it's a need for us to have our voices, and that's why I'm very excited to be on the panel, not just the panel, but the summit itself, focusing on that, tu voto es tu voz. So it is your voice. But sometimes some of us, it's unfortunate that we're not 18 yet. We can't actually vote until we're 18, or it can be that, our different circumstances does not allow us to vote, but it's a need for us to be conscious and have those that have the opportunity, as I see as a privilege, to actually get out and vote.
You remind me of something currently in the news where this young individual, I think he's 14 or something, where he started a movement to get students involved in global change. So apparently it's becoming global. So now I'm sort of thinking, wow, kids do have a major emphasis of power, especially using the social media to also transmit information amongst themselves to be civically oriented. I can see that now.
Yeah, very true.
So there's an involvement. Now, one final question. As the audience is sitting there listening to the panel, is there some way that they can become proactive, get engaged, meet with the panelists, etc.? Is there something you encourage them to do?
Yeah, I actually really do encourage the audience that's going to be there to ask questions. Questions are not, sometimes they're embarrassed to ask questions, or they feel like their questions are not at the right point. It's going to be something that can be answered there, but just encourage them to let them know, hey, it's time to ask questions, not just for yourself, for those that even your family members, or even I plan to stay in the whole day at the event. So even if they see me around, we're also going to be having a table there. We're going to be doing voter registration and also promoting things that we're going to be having locally. For example, we do encourage students, that not only high school students, but we have a great internship program currently taking place. We're working with CSUSB, also with UCR, and we're currently reaching out to community colleges to have students intern with us and get them cultivated as well, because I know as a student myself, I was not able to find sometimes it's hard to find an internship that aligns with what your needs are and your interests. So I really do encourage also college students, university students to intern with us, and that would be a great opportunity, because that just opens up the door of so many opportunities and ways of thinking and how you can actually help out the community members and get involved yourself as well.
Beautiful. Can you provide, please, some contact information for Mi Familia Vota, or whatever other organizations related to your panel?
Yes, so I can actually give you my contact number, my email, and also my phone number. So my email is Janet, JANETB, @mifamiliavota.org. And then my phone number would be 951-581-0781.
Wonderful. So again, you're inviting, I'm understanding that you're going to present the idea of the importance of voting, but much more than that, now I'm learning that you're also inviting the audience to get engaged and involved and to go and meet you guys and figure out, how they can, in their own lives, promote civic engagement.
Correct. Yeah, that's very important. We're not just our office is located in Riverside, but we are a national nonprofit, nonpartisan organization. So we do have other offices in the state of California, which would be in Fresno and Modesto, and then nationally we have other offices in other states as well. So if it doesn't work out with you having contact me or getting involved with us in our office, there's also various opportunities with other offices that we have.
sounds fantastic. I'm excited. I hope a great deal of youth go out there and take advantage of these opportunities, not only to learn but also to participate. Thank you very much, Janet. Bernabe, we're going to be at the 11:15 meeting panel, Unleash the Giant, Voter Registration and Civic Engagement, and you are part of Familia, Vota. So that's a wonderful organization. So once again, thank you. This is for the LEAD conference at CSU San Bernardino on March the 28th. It's free from 8 till 3 in the afternoon, and it's very well attended, and I know that they also webcast worldwide as well because there's a big deal of interest in what's happening in our Latino community. So, Jeanette, to you and to your panel, I wish you the complete success on the 28th of March 2019.
Great. Thank you so much, Armando.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, contact me at lsacnational@hotmail.com. And again, we applaud the work of Jeanette, Bernabe, and all their panel, and just the entire group that puts the LEAD conference together for the benefit of the community as well. So get out there, get involved. Don't just sit there, get involved, and here's your opportunity. So again, we applaud everyone, and congratulations to your efforts and preparing us for 2020. Thank you. And adios.
Thank you.